back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. Per usual, I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're getting into who's going to reach out to you unexpectedly soon. Why are they reaching out? What are they going to say to you? What's going on with them? What's in their head? So you guys already know, per usual, my Etsy is always linked in the description below if you need your own private tarot reading. And other than that, we're going to jump right in. Pause the video if you need more time. So we have group 1 with Glaucophane and the Modern Witch Tarot. You may hear my washer in the background. I don't think it's that loud, but you may hear it a little bit. And I'm doing laundry at the moment. We have group 2 with the Witch's Tarot and the Sodalite Crystal Point. Okay. We got group 3 with the Steampunk Tarot and the Appetite Crystal Point. There's that one. And then we have group 4 with the Gilded Tarot and the Zebra Stone Crystal Point. So again, we're getting into who's going to be reaching out unexpectedly soon, getting all the information we can about what's going on with that, and we're just going to jump right in. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Glaucophane and the Modern Witch Tarot, this is your reading. Group 1, we're getting into who is going to be reaching out unexpectedly soon, why, what they'll say, what's going on with them. So let's just jump right in. Spirit, can you please tell me for group 1, who is reaching out to them unexpectedly soon? Immediately I heard you are expecting it. So, and to some degree, I'm getting an energy for some of you where it's like you released like any pressure around the situation, so you didn't stress about receiving a call, a text, a message from them, but still hopeful and low-key, like intuitively you can feel that something was coming through. We have Persuasion, Pump Your Brakes, and High Maintenance. Interesting. Immediately I get a lot of attraction with this person. A lot of attraction. I feel like you're physically attracted to this person, but for whatever reason, they're coming in hot, and it's kind of like, it's kind of making you feel like putting your guards up. You know, you're not taking this. It's not that you're not taking it well, but it's like you're trying to keep things at bay, trying not to jump into things too quickly, not allowing yourself to be love bombed. This doesn't exactly feel like love bombing. It doesn't feel that extreme. But they're definitely coming in persuasion, you know, they're trying to get their way right away. So like, if this is someone you've had, we'll see who it is. But if this is someone you have like a complex history with, it's like, no, we have real things to talk about, to discuss before we just, you know, fall back into old habits, or before we, you know, start even discussing, you know, our potentially romantic future, you know. This is like an energy of you being like, hold on, slow down there. For some reason, they're coming through as high maintenance. It's like you have your guards up with this person, but not because they've hurt you, for all of you, simply because of how they're coming in, immediately kind of trying to persuade you and get their way. I feel like you want more control over your love life. You don't want to just kind of be subject to whatever someone else wants. So you're trying to think this through, you know. You don't want to be pressured into agreeing to anything. You don't want to be pressured even into like a conversation without thinking like, do I want this? Like, we have the wait a little bit longer card, For some of you, you've been trying to manifest new love, and this is recently. You've been trying to manifest new love, and this is likely someone from the past, and you're like questioning like, dang, should I move forward with them, or should I see who the universe has for me? Like, who else I could have? Yeah. And then we have the get off your high horse card. So this person is really trying to convince you to give them the time of day. And you know, I feel like a part of the frustration is they've just made up their mind, and now it's all of a sudden go, go, go. You know, they want to move forward, but when you guys were in your flirtationship phase, or when you were in your situationship phase, they were dragging their feet. They weren't, you know, doing very much. And now all of a sudden it's like, ding, I'm literally hearing like a like a bell from like a toaster. That would be more like a pop though. It's definitely like a ding noise, like a microwave, I guess. You know, being done. I just saw 555 on the clock. Oh my goodness. All right. So definitely something going on here, but it's like they've finally just made up their mind and they're coming at you full force. And I feel like, bless you, Piper. My cat sneezing in the background. I feel like you guys kind of have a knowing of this person, but not this side of this person. Like you kind of know them, so you're going off what you know, and you're like, yeah, you making up your mind super quick may not be the best thing. That may not actually mean that, you know, we can move forward. Like, I know you want to, I know you think you want to, like, there's definitely an energy of you kind of thinking you know this person or feeling like you know what they have the ability to do, but they're coming through pretty confident, you guys. They're coming in pretty strong. They like you. They like you, they want to move forward with you, and they're pretty sure about it. They're not unsure of how they're feeling now, but depending on the relationship you have with this person, they may have been unsure in the past. So it's like, you know that version of them, but you don't actually know the sure version of them. Like, that's true. Like, so I see them coming in being fully confident, and because you only know them one kind of way or under a certain set of circumstances, you know, you may be a little, what's the word? It starts with an R. Like, to trust them. A little slow to trust them. We have too many cooks in the kitchen. That may be honestly a part of the thing with this person. You know, perhaps they were giving other people their time, energy, and attention over you in the past. Too many cooks in the kitchen is kind of like a messy situation. This could be someone in your friend group, but this could also be someone who... there's always been other people involved or around, so they couldn't really talk to you. Or this could be someone you've dealt with, and that's what I'm leaning towards the most. Someone you've actually dealt with, but they always had other options or, you know, someone else on their mind. So they went to pursue that other option, and that's kind of what's making you feel like, I feel like they didn't end this well. You know, it's one thing to give someone like proper communication and let them know, like, listen, I need to go sort this out and see if there's anything else there, because I don't want to live, you know, not knowing if, you know, me and the other person could have worked out. So they pursued that, it didn't work out, and now they're coming back and they're sure, or they may not have even been gone for very long and they're coming back and they're sure. But either way, you're like, I don't know if I could trust you though, because, you know, there may be like some sort of a abandonment wound, even if it's not that deep, you know, even if it was just like you guys were just friends with benefits anyway and they just chose someone else to be friends with benefits with. Maybe it turned into more, maybe it didn't, but still, it still felt the same, you know. So we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Yeah, I feel like this person was focused on other things. Also gaslighting. They may not, oh, I was just saying that, duh. I was just saying they didn't explain. You know, it's one thing to explain, okay, I'm going to go do this, but it's another thing to not do it. And I feel like they did not do it. Like, I feel like if this is someone you've dealt with before, which I do feel like it is, they didn't explain properly what they were going to do. And they may not have told you anything. They may have just went and did it and like really kind of ghosted. Watching, looking, stalking. They've been watching you for a while though. They've been thinking about this. I'm hearing 3 weeks for some of you. Them watching you for the last 3 weeks, or this is someone you haven't heard from for 3 weeks. We have healthy choices and seduction. Yeah, and I honestly, I feel like they're going about it all wrong. I feel like it would be easier for them to be genuine when they come back to you and communicate with you and like kind of right their wrongs, you know, like instead of coming back in the same kind of sleazy energy or with the same old tricks, like coming back and actually communicating, okay, this is what happened. This is, I know, like admitting that they know what they did or what they didn't do. And they're coming back with this persuasion energy, like trying to pull on your liking for them. But I feel like you've done a little bit of self-work in the last little bit, however long since you guys have talked. So you're not like super persuaded and moved by all of this. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. That would co-align with the too many cooks in the kitchen energy that we got before. And then we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. I feel both of your energy on this. Like I said, I feel like you've worked on yourself quite a bit, and they have as well. They feel like you're a more healthy choice, and now they're wanting to swing back your way. So with you guys, group one, I'm definitely going to say that this is someone that you've dealt with. Like I said, your situation may vary. Just apply it how it applies to your specific situation. If you're like, yeah, I know this energy, you're describing what happened, just apply it to whomever this is. But what I'm getting is this is someone you've actually dealt with. So we have the Hand of Cards, the Boat, and the Clock. Oh, there's another card sticking here. And the Coffee Cup. So Coffee Cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. This is good. I see you guys having a conversation moving forward where you're at least able to kind of lay it out on the line. I feel like the way that they come at you when they're trying to talk to you again is a little annoying, but honestly, I feel like it's just because they're trying to check your temperature a little bit. Like, I don't know, don't be so hasty to judge how someone comes in, because if you expect someone to come in and immediately be on their knees, we all have an ego. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for an example, like you piss your mom off, you break something in the house, when you come back to talk to her, like maybe if it was really, really bad, you'll come in like, I'm so sorry, mom. I just want to say I'm sorry. But most of the time you're going to go in her room, you're going to be a little bit annoying and try to get a laugh out of her, or, you know, see, you know, like I said, check her temperature. She rolls her eyes and then you say, sorry, okay, that's not good. The jokes are not going to work with her. Let me apologize. You know what I mean? So try to be a bit empathetic so you don't at least ruin the opportunity for closure, because that's one thing. Not everybody even gets an opportunity for freaking closure nowadays. So just off the strength of that, for your sake, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even pay attention to their, don't bite their head off. Don't be too harsh. And then we have the Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure. Love it. I absolutely love this. It says closure issues, but I feel like you guys are actually getting closure, especially since it says receiving what you need and progression, moving on. So I feel like you guys are closing out something that wasn't closed properly before. If anything, you're addressing the closure issues of the past. And then we have the Clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So another card talking about progress. We have the wait a little bit longer, something about time. Factors into your situation, whether it's what made you feel a certain way, like the fact that they took so long to apologize, or the fact that all of a sudden they're like completely ready and so sure now and they're wanting to move super fast, like faster than you're willing to or than you're comfortable. It's something about time here is important in your situation. And then lastly, we have the Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. So yeah, the universe is telling you to really kind of save face in this situation. And don't give them what they want just because they want it and just because they're ready. You know, move at your pace. But yeah, first card to come out is the Justice card. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Pentacles. So that is, you know, an opportunity to move forward into something good. And this would be a good energy, you know, something that will benefit you, basically. Spirit, what else do you have to tell me about this situation? So as far as the why, let me get that from the tarot. Why are they reaching out? Because from now, I can see that they're coming in. I got a little background, but I feel like I got to take this ring off. Hold on. I feel like from this point, it's mostly been speculation. Like, why are they coming back? Ooh, this is interesting. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So honestly, this is giving wrong choice. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like a relationship with you was an opportunity. And I had a moment with myself this morning where I had to basically like communicate with Spirit about how I had an opportunity and I didn't treat that person as best as I could. I didn't value that situation as much as I could have. And I definitely get that energy here where it's like they kind of had a come to Jesus moment and they realized Three of Pentacles in reverse, this wasn't just a great person, but this was an opportunity to move closer to the life that I want for myself and what I want moving forward. And Ace of Swords in reverse, I squandered it. Potentially because there were other options. And I don't know what it is about taken people and like married women, married men. But soon as someone is showing you attention like clockwork, it literally makes you more attractive, because it's like all of a sudden all these people that weren't even thinking about you are now all of a sudden wanting something to do with you, want to be on your face. So I feel like a third party situation kind of came out of nowhere. Honestly, this could be an ex of theirs that has a soft spot with them, because it's like they fell for it. But it's like soon as, you know, you start messing with someone, now it's like everybody wants them. So we have the Ace of Cups here. And I was asking, you know, why they were reaching out. I feel like they definitely realize the value that you can add to their life. Knight of Cups, yeah. So now they're moving forward with a romantic offer, and it's serious. And I feel like, you know, I can't even, well, yeah, they're probably coming in the wrong way. But, you know, I just feel like if you don't take it that seriously, like, don't allow yourself to get upset about it. And then we got the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles that came out sideways. So it's an opportunity. It's something that could honestly go either way. They can continue to get in their own way and they can miss out on moving to the next level rather quickly. I feel like you guys have things that you can offer each other. Four of Wands, they can miss out on a union, a marriage for some of you, an engagement. I feel like this relationship, like because you guys both kind of has what the other needs to some degree, I feel like this relationship is going to affect you guys both financially and in terms of like what direction your life is moving in. So if you've always wanted to, you know, be able to travel, you guys will have that opportunity together. It's like, you know, there's more power in numbers. And then we have the Seven of Wands that came out sideways again. So it's kind of like, you know, are you willing to put the work in, or have you already decided that you don't want to be bothered? And if you really don't know who this is, I would just start, you know, naming exes, you know, just writing them out and then put yes or no by them. Decide what you want, you know. I was just thinking this to myself the other day. It's so important that you don't decide. Now, this is an interesting combination with the Lovers in the World in reverse. This is, oh, okay, unlikely circumstances is what I'm hearing about this. We have the Lovers card, and it's funny because it's at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck represents like underlying energy. So the underlying energy in the situation is it's all going to come together, but with the World in reverse, not the way you wanted it to, not the way you saw it for yourself. But yeah, I was talking to myself the other day, and I was just thinking about how, like, dang it, I'm way too young to be losing my thoughts like this. Seriously, this is despicable. Star in reverse below it. So definitely not the way you would have wanted it to come together, but still an opportunity for progress here. Still an opportunity to move forward. I get really good energy with this one. Let's see. Spirit, tell me what they're going to say. What are they going to be saying to them? Thought one of these just flipped. What are they going to be saying to them, Spirit? I knew the humor card, you guys. I'm telling you, I literally knew this card was going to show up. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life is what it says at the bottom of the card. This person's going to come in with jokes and memes and freaking ridiculousness. Honestly, they're going to come in rather lighthearted. I mean, we already knew that. We already got that energy before, but it's just funny to have it confirmed. Like, they're going to come in with some humor, try to say something funny, try to get back on your good side, try to check your temperature and see like, okay, are they pissed off, or are they just mad a little bit, or are they not taking it that seriously? Did this not affect them that much because they were doing their own thing? Like, they're going to try to see like what you're on. What are they going to say, Spirit? We have freedom and forgiveness. So they're going to let you know that they've let go of that other person and that won't be an issue moving forward. And they're going to apologize. Ask for your forgiveness. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And they're going to tell you about how they've tapped into their inner strength and how I feel like they're going to be really honest. I do. I feel like they're going to be really honest about what they've done now. And it's kind of because they know that they have to, in a way. But also to give you the comfort to know like you really won't have anything to worry about moving forward. Forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So that's something they're going to be trying to work on with you guys right away. Like getting the flow of love unblocked from what they feel they've done, what they have done. Let me see what the spirit... Let me see what Spirit has to say to you. Oh my goodness. What message do you have for them? We have Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. It says, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all that I need. So I feel like you guys have a really strong sense of self at this time. So you're like, I can forgive them. And it's just like, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Something like that. You know, it's kind of like, okay, I can give them one more chance. And, you know, if they mess up this time, then I'm totally right and, you know, justified and valid and moving on and not giving them any other options. But one more time, honestly, I am still interested here. My body reacted to them. I feel you like reacting to them and realizing that you do still have, you know, feelings there. So you're choosing to kind of honor them, and Spirit is kind of encouraging you to do so. We have breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. You guys may be a bit of a firecracker, or you may be like extremely emotionally intelligent. And if you're dealing with someone who takes a humorous approach, it doesn't mean that you're not like emotionally intelligent, but typically they kind of scratch the surface unless it's a really, really, really safe space to do so. Like, you know, and if typically people who take a humorous approach, you can really only get the real out of them after they feel comfortable with you. They don't feel like they're mad at you, you're mad at them. And, you know, usually it's like pillow talk, like when it's a really safe space. So I feel like, you know, if you kind of chew them out at first, it may hinder you guys being able to move forward as quickly. So the universe is telling you, reminding you to breathe. And at the end of the day, let them break the ice and then cut up. After after they apologize and everything, then tell them everything, you know. But yeah, you guys, that's what I have. You can always reach out on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Sorry, group one, the camera turned off, but that is what I had for you. That was all of your reading. No other cards came out after that. I was just about to end the reading anyway. So you already know you can find me on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. But that was your reading, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Sodalite crystal points and the Witch's Tarot, this is your reading. Who will be reaching out unexpectedly soon, and why? What do they want? Okay, what are they gonna say? We're gonna get into all of it. So let's start with some oracle cards to see who this is. Spirit, let me know who's gonna be reaching out to group 2 soon. Who is going to be reaching out unexpectedly? Ooh, to group 2. So first of all, coming out with the big guns. Okay, this is real good energy. We have commitment and the gift. So this is like the person you've been waiting for, the person you've been praying for, the person you've been asking the universe to connect you to, someone who wants to offer you a commitment, and someone who actually has a commitment to offer you, you know, because a lot of people like to offer things that they can't really give. They're not really in a position to give, okay? But this is someone who not only has good intentions, but the follow through. They have the ability to actually give you themselves, give you a commitment, give you a relationship. So let's keep going. Good energy to start. Spirit, who's going to be reaching out to group 2 soon? I also just heard a job. That's a message for a few of you who are curious about finance. Someone's going to be getting back to you, giving you a call for something that, like a position that you've applied for. Wow. You guys, Spirit's not coming into play today for you guys, group 2. Just the way you are. This is someone who likes you for who you are, not someone you have to do the most and change for. Also someone you can be yourself around. I'm getting a lighthearted, like kind of joking, giggly energy as well, where it's like you can have playful banter with them without worrying about doing too much or showing them that you like them too much. You know, none of the mental gymnastics, just someone you can kind of have something authentic with, someone you can move forward with, someone who's ready. I get all good energy here. I'm gonna put these back. Spirit, who's gonna be reaching out to group 2? Ooh, there's a lot going on here. We have the I won't keep asking, so I am getting a little glimpse into your past. I feel like you would try to make try to make it work with someone who really had an issue opening up. We have let love in. I mean, to be honest, it could be that person. I don't get anything that's telling me that it isn't that person. So we'll see once we get into the tarot if it is or not. But in the beginning, I definitely felt an energy where this is someone new. Now, we do have use your intuition. So you are going to have to use your discernment to some degree with this. This could be because it is someone that you had tried to move forward with in the past, but they weren't ready. Now they're ready. Or this could be a situation where the universe is telling you, okay, use your intuition, remember all of your things, because this could actually turn into a long-term commitment. Pregnancy here if you're not being careful, though. If you don't want to have, and you know, if you don't want to be intimate with someone until you're married, do not. You know what I mean? Like, really stick to what it is that you want from this. But with the baby bump card, that definitely signals fertility, a new beginning, starting something new. I just get new, and it's just like, remember everything that you've learned. And I'm now getting like curtain, like I'm hearing like kind of like a start of a play, you know, those different things, like the, you know, this is the real deal, like we're actually a show, this isn't rehearsal, like this is the real thing here. So I feel like this is definitely someone who's going to be in your life for a while. Now we have stuck to you like glue and invitation, so they're going to be inviting you out, which I love. They're coming in an action-oriented energy. They pretty much already are sure that they want to start something with you. They want to move forward with you, pursue you in a romantic way specifically. The stuck to you like glue card is the only card where I get a little bit of that energy where, like I said, this could be someone that you have already dealt with in a romantic way. And they're coming back around because, you know, they're stuck to you like glue. They can't get over you. They want to move forward. They kind of worked through whatever was holding them back. But also this represents the commitment that this new person has. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have manifesto. So they're coming in, regardless of who it is, they're coming in with a lot to say. I would say like 80% of you, this is going to be someone new. 20% of you, this is going to be someone of the past. So let's see. But like I said, someone you've prayed for and manifested. So if all you have is like bum exes that don't deserve your time, let alone your attention, like this is not talking about them, because obviously you would have been asking the universe to keep them away from you, not to bring them closer. So this is an offer that you want. Let's see what we got. Ooh, interesting. Girl with a snake and the hammer. Okay, so we have Heartbroken, and then we had girl talk. Heartbroken says, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Allow yourself to do what you need to do. Honestly, I feel like a few of you are apprehensive, but the spirit is kind of recommending, you know, use your intuition with this one. Even though you're maybe still grieving like a situation that didn't work out recently, and this is coming in super fast, and I feel like some of you haven't had the opportunity to fully like process everything that you've been through and everything that you're feeling. And that's why, you know, spirit, God is telling you, use your intuition. Like, you can feel their energy, you can feel that this is a good person. Like, don't self-sabotage. And also lean on your friends for support. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. I feel like your friends have already tried to help you, or you've already tried to you've already tried to connect with people that can help you, people who share similar experiences, whether this is like an online community or your in-person friends. I feel like you've already made an effort to kind of heal from the situation that you last had or were involved in. And I feel like, you know, asking for them and for their advice, if you do have like a girl gang or people who, you know, do care about you, asking for their advice, like, okay, I got this new person in my life, and see what they say to give you that extra confirmation so you don't self-sabotage yourself, because they're going to be like the voice of reason, like, okay, maybe you don't want to go all in, but go slow, see what they're talking about, allow them to take you on one date, you know, take things. And the thing about this person, the good thing about them, with the just the way, excuse me, thank you. I know someone said bless you. But with the just the way you are card, this person is going to be willing to go slow with you. This person is going to be willing to go your pace. So this is like the best person for that. Like, seriously, if you have boundaries or if you have walls up, allow those walls to be up, not to the point where they're impossible to climb over, but don't force yourself to rush into something, because unprocessed emotions are going to show up at some point somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's like, you might as well give yourself the time to process them, especially since you're dealing with someone who's genuinely patient and wants to get to know you, especially if this is a new person. They're inviting you out. They want to be a part of your story. So, you know, you can make it a little bit hard for them. You know, they got to earn you. They're already interested. Like, don't do the most, but also, like, if you need time, take your time. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, receptive, persistent, and working on it. So, honestly, the person of the past may come back trying to see, like, oh, do you still want to talk to me? I mean, it is what it is. You handle that the way you need to, but use your intuition about whether or not you should deal with this person. Like, if you, once you get to know this new energy and you see them and they're really putting in the work and they're really into you, I feel like that's going to make it easy for you to let go of like any time waster game player. We have girl with the snake, empath, and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Honestly, I feel like for the most part, you're going to want to put up your defenses with this person. It reminds me of this story I was reading, and it was like this girl, she was walking on her way home, and it was a snake. There was a snake there, and the snake was wounded, so she took it home. She took care of it for a few weeks, and then right as she was about to release it back into the wild, the snake bit her. And she was like, why would you bite me? You know, like, you're poisonous, you know, I'm gonna die. And the snake says, silly girl, obviously a fake story. Silly girl, you always knew I was a snake. You know what I mean? So I feel like the universe is really guiding you to use your intuition so you don't end up back in a situation with someone who is just going to play you and cause you to miss opportunities. I know a guy who's dealt with this. Man, he's had opportunities to be with great women, and he kept going back to his ex. Is one of my guy friends. Kept going back to his ex-child, and each time she played the out of him, like, and he just didn't get it. We got the runner card at the bottom of the deck. It was kind of like this before and then I moved it back, but I feel like this is definitely talking about your situation, especially with it being at the bottom of the deck. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So I feel like this person just can't let you go because they're choosing not to let you go, not because, oh my God, I really feel like you're the one for me, because if they truly felt like that, they would act on it, you know? And I feel like you're being called to pay more attention to actions versus words, especially with this new person being in this invitation energy. Like, this is a shower, you know, someone who wants to show you, like, I'm interested, show you, I want a commitment. Someone who also, you know, gives you things, like, you know, someone who can help you with your finances. I feel like this is someone that you could, even if you don't know them very well, like someone you could reach out to. Like, I know I don't know you very well, but I don't have anyone else I can call, and I'm stuck at the side of the road, like my tire, and they're like, be right there. You know what I mean? Someone who you can depend on. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, so more of that energy, like, yeah, you definitely worked with the universe to manifest this person. This is not someone you've met by chance. This could be your manifestation through experiences and understanding, because a lot of times, especially when there's like these portals, people who aren't aware of these portals, first of all, you are the portal. You know, you have the universe inside of you, as above, so below, so within, so without. You are the portal, so program yourself. That's like some super, super tea that, for those who resonate with that, will do something with that information. But anyways, you know, like, so say like the 222 portal, for example, you're going to be kind of checked for like your harmony, your energy. What energy are you in? What is your vibration? You know what I mean? And that's going to, you know, what you don't have to acknowledge it, but your energy will still be taken account for. It's not about like, oh, you did a spell on the 222 portal, so, you know, you get taken, your wishes get granted. It's like, what's your energy on this day, you know, or during this time? It's not just on the day, but during this time. So I feel like this is someone you've definitely manifested, whether consciously or unconsciously. Oof. The bulk of your lessons that you've been through, Nine of Cups in reverse, have been through romantic relationships. So you've definitely experienced your fair share of a-holes, of jerks, people who don't know what they want, people who don't know how to even manage a relationship, really. Like, Spirit, what are they going to be talking about? What are they going to say? Let me pull from a different deck quick, and then I'll go back to the tarot. Spirit, what are they going to say? This person coming in that's reaching out unexpectedly. What are they going to say? Wow. We got the denial card. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. You know whose energy that is. Ego, 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 and denial. Like, you're not actually leaving me, so let me hit you up and waste your time and play in your face and check to see if you're still, you know, attached to me. See if you're still going to fall for my same old tricks. They can feel your energy actually pulling away from them because you're actually starting to, you know, get involved with another person. So they're reaching back out because they're in denial. She's not actually dating someone. He's not actually moving on. Let me hit them up and see if they entertain me. And then you entertain them, and it's like you know, it takes less than 48 hours for them to get gone again, or less. And then we have surrender. I can release my need to control. I feel like that's a lie. Spirit, what are they going to be saying? The person reaching out unexpectedly. Imagination, trust, and gratitude. Day and night. And it's funny because I was literally hearing Day and Night by Kid Cudi right in my head. Imagination, trust, and gratitude. This is the person that you don't know. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So what are they going to be saying when they're coming in? Honestly, I feel like this is someone who's very wordy. A bit of a poet. Someone who can kind of tell you like how they're feeling in a very mystical, magical, feel-good kind of way. Someone who's kind of already planning for your future, even though you're just getting to know each other. Trust card, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. That's definitely a message for you to go with your gut, but also in terms of what they're going to be saying for you, I feel like they're going to be giving you so much confidence that you guys are a good match. Also, I'm feeling like an energy of you guys having a lot in common, so you will naturally be able to carry a conversation with this person and have it feel kind of easy. And then the gratitude card, they're not afraid to tell you that they're glad that they met you, not afraid to tell you that they're interested either. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, is what it says. I'm glad that I met you, like, type of stuff. Very good energy from them. Like I said, day and night. This person is kind of brought to their knees because they realize they're actually using you, and then this person is just really looking forward to the future and admiring your beauty and all that you bring to the table, admiring your energy, just kind of happy to be there. Happy to be in your presence, and it feels different. I get an energy of you guys really liking that you're getting admired. We have the King of Pentacles. Like you're really enjoying having someone say all these nice things about you and see you as someone who is worthy and valuable. We got the Emperor and Magician, more of that energy of you manifested this, a true divine masculine, someone who's strong and can't be pushed over, someone who has their own boundaries, but also someone who has something to offer you, a good person. Queen of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse. I really kind of like this energy because I feel like they're just very gentle with you. Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, when they come in the picture, they already know that you're not exactly in the most healed space because of what, you know, you're kind of dealing with or what you've kind of dealt with. They know that you're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but they're patient and willing. Wow, we got the Sun and the Fool. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Swords. So they're ready to do what they have to do. Like, this is the type of person that will check your ex and they'll stop messing with you. Trust. The Fool and the Sun. Yeah, true divine masculine will get any other masculine in the picture out of the picture. So let me see what Spirit has to say to you. Spirit, what is your message for them? Parvati and Mary of Nazareth. The goddess of devotion. I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. And Mary of Nazareth would be Mary in the... Wait, am I thinking of the right person? Mary Magdalene, right? And then they called her Mary of Nazareth. I'm almost positive Mary Magdalene is Mary of Nazareth. She's from Nazareth, right? No, I feel like I'm mixing them up now because Nazareth, not me trying to figure out these doggone people in the biblical sense. Anyways, the Mother of God. Oh, okay, so no shit. This is not Mary Magdalene. Oh my God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. So tapping into this energy, you know, I feel like this person sees you so differently than you may see yourself, which is what I was going to say with the Mary Magdalene, but it applies both ways. You know, if Jesus was someone who embraced Mary Magdalene, and even though she was someone who folks would say is a lady of the night, you know, or a prostitute, whatever, he's someone who embraced her and allowed her to be, you know, essentially kind of with the disciples, like really his right-hand woman, you know, someone in his close tribe. But, you know, this is Mary of Nazareth, so this would be like his mom. But even so, there's definitely an energy here of this person seeing your value, and they don't look at you as someone who's damaged or have been through a lot. They're not looking at that like that's a deterrent. That's not something that stops them from getting to know you or wanting to get close to you or loving you or anything like that. You know, they see you as someone who they want to get to know, someone that, you know, they want to pursue. They see your value. And then we have the way is clear. This one says awaken to the power within you at the bottom of the card. So the universe is definitely kind of telling you, enjoy it, you know, allow yourself to explore this connection, allow yourself to explore what there could be with this new person here. And yeah, group 2, that is what I have for you. That's who's going to be reaching out unexpectedly soon. You already know my Etsy is always linked in the description if you need your own private tarot reading. But that is what I have for you this reading today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Appetite Stone and the Steampunk Tarot, this is your reading. Who's going to be reaching out unexpectedly soon, and why? What do they want? What are they going to say to you? We're going to get into all of it, so let's jump right in. Spirit, tell me who's going to be reaching out to group 3 soon, unexpectedly. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Who's reaching out to group 3 soon? Something about your cards is different. They're coming out very softly when typically, I don't know, when my cards come out, they always fly or they like slam down on the table in the way. And the fact that these are kind of just falling out very gracefully is something significant. You know, this kind of is giving me an energy like this person is falling out of the sky, unexpected, someone very soft and warm. Considerate, very warm eyes I'm getting as well, specifically with their eyes. They have a very warm gaze. And we have the wait a little bit longer card. So I feel like this is someone who's been checking you out for a while, someone you may even have talked to, but only on social media or only online. We have secret admirer and the gift, so this person has been observing you. I do feel like this, for some of you, is someone that you have talked to before. But they're kind of like, they kind of been, you know, watching you ever since, like, and it hasn't made you feel paranoid or worried. You're kind of just like, oh, maybe that was a one-off. Like, this is someone who you had a really good interaction with. This is someone you could have met in passing. This is someone that you could have exchanged social media with, but they never like completely slid in your DMs and started something. They just kind of like maybe viewed your story and they interact with your content, but nothing too direct that, you know, would like, start a real heavy conversation. Secret admirer and the gift. This is someone who's wanted to see like what you're truly about. Like they saw you that one time or that one day, or they've had you on social media for a little minute or been watching your social media for a little minute, but they haven't actually made a move. And then we have the wait a little bit longer card. So I do feel like you've been kind of wanting something to shake up in your love life. It's just been a little stale or a bit stagnant. And with this you look good card, the universe is saying it's not because you're not the baddest, okay? It's not because you know, you're not fitting in, or you don't look good enough. That's not the reason this person hasn't said anything. The universe is like, you look good, you know, don't internalize your current circumstance. You're fine, you look good. And this person is going to show you their affection. Ooh, and then we have the move in with me card. This person wanted to observe you with the respect my space card. They didn't want to start things too quickly. I said this on a live stream on my main channel months ago when I was talking about cis men. Like, one thing that men and just masculines in general, they like to observe you. They like to feel like they know you or they know something about you before they fully approach. Now, some people, they're just like awestruck and they go completely off looks, and of course they will approach you without knowing anything about you. But a man likes to build the energy. They like to be intrigued, you know? So I feel like this person wanted to kind of watch you, and they kind of played a little bit of a cat and mouse game, probably in their head. especially if you don't immediately know like who I'm talking about, or you feel like you know who I'm talking about, but you haven't got anything directly enough about them. Yeah, they wanted to kind of get to know you. And when they do make a move, it's very much so like a presentation. They know what they're offering you. It's not, oh, I don't know what I'm looking for, let's see how this goes. It's like, I already know what I'm looking for, and it's you, and I know it's you because I've kind of watched you a little bit on social media. I see how you interact with other people, with your friends. I see like what your vibe is, and I like it. I'm genuinely interested, and I already know somewhat that we're a match. So they don't make you a part of the guessing game part of trying to get to know someone. They've already kind of, feel like they know you. We did have the use your intuition card that came up. So I feel like that's confirmation for some of you. Like, I'm wondering if it's them. Yes, them. Now we have the vampire card coming up. I'm not going to assume what that's about. I'm going to get a couple more cards first. At the bottom of the deck, we have get off your high horse. So I do feel like there's this vampire. This keeps coming up for every pile. I feel like it's a collective energy at this point because this energy keeps coming up like clockwork. Like, we have the breaking free card in jealousy. Oh my God, I feel like this is a narcissist, to be honest. And I know we overuse that as a collective, that word, but the way that they're coming through, this is not giving nice girl, this is not giving nice guy, this is giving narcissist. So I'm gonna call a spade a spade. We have breaking free and vampire, someone you finally breaking free from, and you decided, okay, I'm not going to deal with you, either because they were pushing you out of their life, or they weren't putting in any effort to move things forward. So you're like, fine, I'll give you what you want, I'll leave you alone. You know what I mean? You finally broke free from a grasp of a narcissistic connection, and then all of a sudden, now that you're talking to someone new, hey, ho, pump your brakes, slow down, they're jealous all of a sudden. Manifesto, they got so much to say, and even in their communication, I still don't even feel like they would treat this in a mature way. So with the use your intuition card, honestly, I feel like you're gonna easily be able to suss out this BS, but I feel like, some way, somehow, they're going to turn it back around on you and make you seem like you're doing the most, you're being extra, get off your high horse at the bottom of the deck, like you're being stuck up or you're being ridiculous, and oop. And we got the be honest card under that. So the universe is telling you, use this opportunity for closure and tell them exactly how you feel. Don't worry about their feelings unless they're like a dangerous person. Tell them how you feel, especially if it's like online communication or digital communication. It's not like this person is in your face and you feel like threatened by them or anything. Like, tell them how you freaking feel. You know what I mean? Be real with them. Like, you're a game player, time waster, get the hell out of my life, out of my face, you know what I mean? And don't tell them what you got going on. But yeah, pump your brakes and jealousy, all of a sudden they're like, they have so much to say, whereas before, truth be told, too many cooks in the kitchen, they were dealing with other people. And now that you're dealing with another person or about to, all of a sudden it's like, see, you're dealing with other people too. Like, almost wording it as if you guys still have something going on together, just confusing you. Like, and you got to see through that. Use your intuition. Like, I feel like you've worked on yourself. We got the cassette that fell out. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I'm not going to take it. If it comes out again, then of course it's meant for you, but it's just kind of fell out. But I just feel like same old story, I just get like a cassette tape where it just replays over and over and over again, like, and it's just like the same old with this person. We have love and keys on a ring that came out for you. Love says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. And I feel like this is genuine. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. There's a stark difference between these two energies. There's someone that treated you like an option, keys on the ring. Oh, I'm going to open up this door this time. I'm going to open up this one, or I'm going to entertain this person. Too many cooks in the kitchen. It was too much for you. You didn't like feeling like an option. So you broke free from this vampiric connection with this narc or someone who's just, a freaking energy vampire. They could be totally non-self-aware as well. But I feel like this person is delusional, to be honest. And then we have the ascending card, paradise, exactly. I feel like you guys moved on and you started to say, you know what, I'm better than this. And you dissociated, like you took yourself out of this situation. And now you're trying to open yourself up to more. And they're just being an asshole, just getting in the way for like For what? You don't have anything you want to offer here. You want to play with other people. So go do that. You know what I mean? And I said, like, I feel like this is a collective energy because I can't remember if I got this for group 1 too, but I definitely got this energy for group 2 where it was like, now that there's someone coming in actually offering you something, now this person wants to reach out on their same old BS though, you know? Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah, that's definitely what you've been doing. You've already said, you know, I gotta have more respect for myself, taking myself out of the equation with the situation. You can plan with yourself, but I'm out of here. Good for you. And even if it's just in your head and energetically, you know, a lot of times we can make decisions or we can change, we can learn something. And until we have the opportunity to apply it, like a situation where we get to prove, yeah, I do have stronger boundaries. Even though you do, we can start to doubt if we don't have the opportunity to apply it, like, and to see that you've learned it through like experience. We start to doubt, like, dang, did I even go through that ascension? You have. This is an opportunity to apply it, but don't doubt that you've done the work, because you have. And then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Something that keeps coming up for you guys is oneness. Keeps coming up. It came in out of the 3 of 4 of your cards, and I definitely feel like that's a oneness with this new person, but more so a oneness with yourself. So someone new coming in, offering you something romantic, making a romantic gesture, and then of course Yahoo from the past trying to play in your face. And we have the 3 of Wands. So I feel like you already get it. Like, I feel like you guys know how it's gonna go with that person of the past. I feel like you know what they have to offer. Ooh, I love this with the moon in reverse. Yeah, and there's a sureness that comes with the 3 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, you're kind of not completely sure. I'm leaning a little bit more in one direction, but I'm still kind of on the fence. 3 of Wands is pretty much, I know how this is going to go. I know what I'm going to choose. The moon in reverse, you have no confusion about your decision. Now, don't confuse confusion with, you know, you being completely healed. Because even for people who have to leave a relationship, that doesn't mean that it's gonna feel good. I've left relationships and still felt shitty because I had to mourn the older version of myself. You know, when you're in that relationship, you're one way, and when you actually get out of it, you really are different. So a lot of times it's the old version of yourself that you miss, or your routine, your habits. One thing I could depend on is that when I came home, I would get to watch a movie with them. And I love the home, and I love, you know, at the time I loved watching movies. Now I'm more busy. I don't watch a lot of TV, but that was my jam. Like, I freaking loved it. Just being simple. Popcorn is my literal favorite snack. Like, and not getting to do that, or being able to do that, but now with myself, it's just different. It's a different vibe. So yeah, it's gonna feel different. But 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like you guys are really sure that you know what you want, you know what you don't want. You know what this person has to offer and what they don't. And I feel like you're being really real about it. And like I said, I feel like this is a collective energy. So it's looking like spirit, you know, the universe, our guides are kind of putting those of us who had a little more lesson to learn than the people who are already in relationships into relationships, and kind of protecting us from past energies, because it's so easy moving forward. We have the King of Wands, like, you're so sure, and I feel like this new person is so sure about you as well. The Hangman, you know the truth, you're surrendering to that. Like, yeah, I may still love you, even I may still have feelings for you, but Queen of Cups, you've disrespected me 1 times too many. I'm not going to be the Queen of Cups for you. I don't have very much to offer you. Spirit, tell me more about this new person though. We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, getting to know you. They don't know very much about you, but they're willing to put the work in, excited to kind of move forward with you. Also, Knight of Swords is very action oriented, showing you through action that they want to be a part of your life. Oh my God, we got the Lovers and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, which is interesting because 3 of Pentacles is an energy of working with the universe. So this lets me know the universe kind of hid this from you. I feel like you would even get tarot readings and they wouldn't tell you like anyone is coming, or it's kind of just like, I could feel someone there, but I don't know exactly what this is. Like, you may have gotten some mixed messages because this is the universe kind of keeping things under wraps for you. And I feel like that was specifically so you didn't self-sabotage. Like, a lot of people will get tarot readings, even me in the beginning. Like, you get a reading and it's like, sometimes before you know how manifestation works and the process works, you may just say, okay, cool, I'm about to meet my lover in July, like I'm good, so I'm just chill out, you know, I'm gonna just cool it out, I'm gonna just wait for it. But if you knew a new person was coming, you may have just, you know, got out of that relationship with that person immediately instead of actually learning like whatever lessons you were supposed to take away from that and actually realizing your own inner strength. So I feel like the universe kind of hid this from you, but that is divine timing. That is the universe pairing you guys together. So they're coming in a really good energy. Oh my God, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. And I love the Two of Cups in this deck because it is so freaking cute. Like this chemistry project, they're both pouring in to one cup, oneness, the energy you guys kept getting over and over and over. And it's the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and feminine. I love the Two of Cups in this deck so much. It's so freaking sweet. And it's just so... I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a little like, it kind of feels like childlike, like very, I don't know, it kind of feels like everything's new all over again. So Spirit, tell me what they're going to say. What are they going to say? This person doesn't want to assume that you like them or you see them as a catch either. This person is offering you friendship, and then we have the happiness card. So their goal is to be happy with you. They're going to be coming in. Ooh, we got the relationship card at the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy is they're definitely hopeful that they can get to a relationship space with you. I'm attracted to those who serve my higher good is what it says at the bottom of the card, but they're going to be coming in a very friendly energy, not wanting to, you know, assume that they're you're theirs or stake any claim on you or anything like that. They want to give you a space where you can see their attention, but it still allow you to make your decision. They don't want you to feel forced, and I feel like this person is coming through in an energy where it's like very sure of themselves, so they don't have to do the most to convince you. They don't have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you go to a car dealership, if they seem kind of nonchalant, you're like, what, you don't think I got the credit for this? You know what I mean? They're like, they're nonchalant. It makes you kind of want it more. But if they're like trying to press you out into a car and get you out $10,000 off the lot, and it's got a $15,000 tag, you're like, hold the fucking phone. What are you trying to do here? You know what I mean? You guys, I'm so animated. Forgive me. But it's like an energy of like, when someone comes in with all that pressure, it's kind of like, you can kind of tell like, okay, they got a reason that they're trying to, you know, pressure me so much. This person is coming in very friendly, very happy, good vibes, high vibrational as well. This person isn't a sad boy. This person isn't a sad girl. Like, they give you good energy and good vibes. They're a breath of fresh air, and it feels good not to be dealing with someone in a romantic sense and it's toxic. It feels good to be in an energy with someone where it's like fun. Happiness, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So yeah, and that's that lover's energy. You definitely feel good with them. You definitely feel like this person is someone you were supposed to meet. And I feel like that's what they're going to be saying to you, making it clear like, I just want to have like fun, but not in a way where it's like, I want to have fun like in a sensual kind of way. This person wants to have fun, like, I want to go on dates, I want to do fun things, I want to go on a mini road trip, like, let's go, you know, to like the city, let's go on an event, let's learn how to do something, let's take a cooking class together. Like, this is the type of person who wants to actually have fun and do things with you. And it's not always like just you two alone at the house, you know, and you pleasing them. It's like, I want to please you and have fun with you. This person really wants to build something with you. Listen, We got the failure card. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. That's definitely their energy. They're so night and day. You can tell who's who very, very easily with this pile. I don't get these two mixed up at all. This person is admitting their faults. Like I said, take that as an opportunity for closure and take yourself on. Trust yourself that you've learned all those lessons. Don't let this person convince you. Don't even open yourself up to listen to what people gotta say. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she was talking about how her now ex drove 40 minutes to drop off like a box of her stuff at her house. And she's like, he was supposed to just send it to me in the mail. Why didn't he just do that? And I'm like, dude, you're reading too much into it. You got to know what you want out of the situation before. If you're in a space where you're impacted by, you know, his moves and what he says, you're not going to get the best out of this, because you have to decide before you get, you know, what he wants out of this. What do you want? Are you done with this relationship or no? Once the relationship ends, you need to ask yourself that, so he can't pull a stunt like that and have you feeling confused all over again. Because I'm the one who you leaned on 4 months wanting to break up with them, but now it's like, what does this mean? Why does it matter what it means? Girl, get your stuff off of your porch and keep it pushing. Don't even message him like, what does this mean? Why didn't you? Who cares? I wouldn't even freaking said nothing. She wasn't home at the time, so now she's all wrapped up talking to him again, trying to figure out what it means. And I'm like, what is it? What do you want before this even happened? When you broke up, that's what you wanted, right? So why does him doing whatever he does have anything to do with you? I say a lot to say, I feel like your mind is made up, but I feel like it can be persuaded. So I would write down one good time, like how you feel about this situation, what you would want from it for if anything, like closure, and decide what you're going to do and what you want before they even come in. Because if they're a vampire, they're likely manipulative. You know, they can manipulate your energy, manipulate your decisions, and you can fall to the wayside, ending up in a cycle you don't have any business in, because you just didn't make up your mind first about what you wanted out of the situation. So definitely do that. But this new person's coming in with courage. I find their inner strength to face fear with confidence. So the other person, what they're saying when they're coming back, they're apologizing, they're admitting their mistakes, but they're just going to do them again. And then with this new person, you know, they're going to tell you that they're confident and that they want to, you know, build something with you. They're coming in a really friendly energy. We had the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers, and then the relationship card at the bottom of this deck. So this person is pretty clear about what it is that they want, and they want to have fun. So that's where I would go if it was me. But that's what I have for you. That is who is reaching out unexpectedly soon. You already know my Etsy shop is always linked in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. But that is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Zebra Stone and the Gilded Tarot, this is your reading. Who will be reaching out to you unexpectedly soon? Why? What do they want? What are they gonna say? We're gonna get into all of that. So let's just jump right into the Oracle cards. Spirit, who's gonna be reaching out to group 4 unexpectedly soon? Ooh, someone you haven't seen in a while. And we have invitation and show love, so it's looking like they want to make it up to you. I'm also getting an energy with you guys, group 4, of reconnected friendships, even if it's just to, like, I'm getting an energy, it feels lighthearted. It's very much so like we were young, or I was young, sorry I treated you that way, sorry I did that to you. But it's not in a romantic sense with this energy. It feels like, you know, an apology that was long overdue. Sorry how I treated you back in the day. That type of thing. And they're showing you love, like, I'm proud of you. So you guys may have had a glow up, or you may have like a social media following now, because tapping into this energy, I feel like they're kind of giving you like words of affirmation, like, I see you doing your thing, I'm really proud of you. Or if you have like really grown in your career and now you're making like a good amount of money, or you have like a respected position, this person is like showing the respect to that. So I do get that energy, but I also have this one, which is romantic, building up the nerve and gone. Someone has been wanting to talk to you for weeks, I feel, and because of the way that they left the situation, whether it was a mutual ending or it was, you know, just more so something on their end, they do feel like they can't just, and I feel like it's vice versa. I feel like it's more mutual than anything, but they feel like they can't just reach out and take it lightly and, you know, kind of be too casual. They feel like they have to be mindful of the way that they approach you because of how things ended. And this could be an ex that, you know, you ended things with, but they're coming back to tell you like, okay, I know why you ended things with me. We have the indecent proposal card. Spirit, who's going to be reaching out to group 4 unexpectedly? That's looking like they didn't learn their lesson. So let me get some more cards. Spirit, who's reaching out unexpectedly to group 4? I feel like there's a lot of people who want to talk to you nowadays. Like, you may have had a video that's gone viral recently, or a post that's gone viral recently, because like you're getting a lot of attention. You got a lot of secret stalkers right now, group 4. You really do. And we have indecent proposal and stop being bossy. So this gives me a little bit of an energy of like, you think you're too good for us. Like, people looking at your social media because you had a post that went viral and you look really good in the picture. So now they're thinking, oh, she thinks she all that, or he thinks, you know, he's an influencer now just because, you know, he's got one viral post. Like, a lot of eyes are on you, whether or not you know that at this time. A lot of people stalking you, especially if you're getting like a lot of like fake accounts following you, or spam accounts like watching your story and stuff like that. Like, if it's TikTok, there's just no way to tell. It's like too hard with TikTok to tell like if you're, you know, being watched or something like that, but easier with like other platforms. I sense there's kind of a lot going on right now. Like, I feel like you're busy. You're finally like in a place where you're genuinely happy. You're liking your routine, liking your life, like just kind of doing your thing, enjoying yourself, not really worried about anyone. And then we just have like this gang of randoms kind of just like watching you and being weirdos. And I feel like it's because, like I said, you're getting some recognition. And then we have a long-term relationship and just the two of us that came out. So I'm picking up on 3 energies so far with you guys. Definitely an ex, building up the nerve and gone. Indecent proposal and stop being bossy are people who want to get close to you, but they feel like it's too hard to get close to you because they feel like you're too strict with your boundaries, or too strict about who you let into your life, or the way that you judge people. They're kind of taking it as you're superficial, like taking it as, oh, she's not going to talk to me because she thinks I'm a bum, or she's too good for where she came from, or, you know, he's someone who had a glow up now, so he thinks he's so hot, he forget that we went to high school together. And I don't know, like people who oddly feel entitled to your time and attention, because the truth is you don't have to talk to anyone or entertain literally anyone if you don't want to, and that's just period. So I don't know what you're getting at there, but I don't have to talk to you, so what could your angle possibly be? I don't have to acknowledge you. So there's that. But also, like, you know, people who are just, I don't know, feeling jealous and stuff. Whatever you're doing in your life right now really has people, it could even be like your mindset. Perhaps you're, you know, you used to be a little bit of a hood rat. I defo had listen, I was a hood rat in high school. Okay. And I feel like, you know, you guys may, you know, you may have changed and now you're super positive on your social media and motivational, you know what I mean? And they're like, who do you think you are? Like taking it as somehow, some way, something negative. And it's like, who I am now has nothing to do with you. It's not a reflection on you. And if you're looking at what I'm doing and drawing any sort of connection to you, that's a personal problem, because I'm not watching you, you're watching me. It's weird with that. And then, like I said, this is a pretty good energy. Show love and invitation. Like, I feel like, you know, one of your old friends kind of reaching out to you like, hey, you know, also this is a building energy of romantic, I don't want to say offers, but it feels like romantic attention. Even though it is invitation, it feels more like romantic attention, like people asking for your opinion in the workplace, people respecting you, smiling when you come in, when you walk in. It's like, you know, I feel like your respect is building. And it's an energetic change that definitely shows. So then we have just the two of us in long-term relationship. Now this is the clearest of romantic energy that's come out so far. And you know, just the two of us long-term relationship, they're kind of trying to get you off the market. You know what I mean? Like, they are like, ooh, definitely interested. They want to know what you're all about. You know, they want to kind of get some time alone with you. So I feel like there's going to be an offer of someone asking you on a date soon. Let's see. Spirit, who is going to be coming in for group 4? Who is reaching out to them unexpectedly soon? I will say, I don't feel like this is, I feel like this is honestly kind of evil eye. Like, I feel like someone may be reaching out to you energetically. And I get this from multiple people. So definitely practice like your spiritual protection, and practice your spiritual protection. If you're feeling like overwhelmed with energy or stuff starts going wrong, like you get a nail in your tire randomly, and then, you know, you do something like, I don't know, whatever, like you get to work late a different day, and it's like things just start generally going wrong. This energy is coming through like someone energetically reaching out. I don't feel like they're actually reaching out to tell you like someone may reach out like, remember me. I've had that happen, like people like, remember me. It's like low-key no, but I see that you went to the same high school as me, so what's up? Like, what are you supposed to say to that? Like but yeah, I feel like that's more energetic for you guys. I don't feel like people are really gonna be like, especially on no weird energy, like, oh, you think you're too good. I don't feel like anyone will admit that. We have the mask that came out for you. Not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, declude, and gaslighting. I just feel like you guys need to be more careful moving forward, because you are gaining respect and popularity. And, you know, this could be just around the corner where things really heat up for you. So make sure you're, see, this is crazy. Make sure you're practicing your spiritual protection. Like, honestly, you know, make sure you just take a week. I'm personally taking a week of just spiritual protection. It's crazy for me because I'm such a hard worker. I really am always working. I genuinely like to work. So for me to take a week off is like unheard of and like really uncomfortable. But I'm taking a week to literally just cleanse my energy and to do things that I like, and to just feed energy into myself, get caught up on my meditation, make sure I'm practicing my spiritual protection, cleansing my home, doing spiritual baths and things like that. And I really feel like you would benefit from that, especially since you guys are going through such an important transition. So we have heart with a key and then keys on a ring. This is the crazy thing. So keys on a ring says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Whereas heart with a key says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. You know what I mean? So there's such a contrasting energy here of who's going to be reaching out unexpectedly. I see someone clearly trying to take you off the market because they don't know anything about you. So they don't know, you know, the past version of yourself, and anything that they get to know from the past version of yourself, they're either going to see like scrolling through old posts or from word of mouth. So they haven't seen you at your ratchet form, so they're not going to judge you from being bougie. They're just going to say that's you. That's just her. She likes the finer things, you know. He just likes to look nice, you know. They're not going to draw conclusions and say, oh, you feel like you know what I mean? There's such a clear contrast of the energy around you, group 4. But something that the universe just keeps drilling in for you guys is there's a lot of energy around you right now. People from work interested, treating you better. That could turn into work jealousy very easily. I don't want to, you know, make you paranoid, so, you know, like, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just giving examples, but it can, you know, that could turn to people getting jealous, especially if they don't feel like you give them attention or you think you're too good for them. Like people who came in the job at the same time with you, like they were a new hire with you, and now you're both, and now you're exceeding and you're getting, you know, promotion opportunities and stuff like that, especially if it's like call center vibes or whatever. Like, you know, you got to be mindful and careful because people love you until they hate you. You know what I mean? So just cleanse your energy. Make sure you do that. That was the last time I was saying it because I hear someone's guides like, I've been told you to sage, yo. Like really pressing the issue, and it's like, okay, we get it. But yeah, such a clear contrasting energy, you know what I mean? And then we have the chaser and the healing heart. So I feel like, again, this is heavily energetic on your part. I feel like you guys were the chaser before. Like you would chase people before you even knew that they were worth it. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, and then the healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship and addiction. So I see like the whole transformation going through here. I see you guys really leveling up and, you know, trying to tap into the best version of yourself, and it's showing, it's reflecting. People can feel it. Your aura is so nice these days, you know, you genuinely seem happy. People are noticing the changes. People are noticing, you know, your happiness, and it seems to be very genuine, and it seems like very warm. People want to be a part of that. And even if you like try to set boundaries now, especially if you didn't before and you were a chaser, someone who just like wanted to people please, like they're not gonna like when they can't get that out of you anymore, you know? So that's like the dangerous thing about people being there during the transition versus like, okay, you cut everybody off, you go through your transformation, then you hit up the people that you do still want in your life. And it's like, if they truly are there for you and they understand you, they're gonna understand. If you gotta go into hermit mode, whatever, you can move forward with them. But if you like try to hold on because you want comfort during the process and you're still going to old places that you shouldn't be because they don't reflect the version of you that you want to be and they don't reflect your future, but you hold on, you go to those places, you're hanging out with those people, and then all of a sudden they can see the glow up and then you switch up at the same time. Nah, people don't resonate with that. It starts getting folks upset, you know? So that may be confirmation for some of you that you need to get up out of those places you normally hang out, because those people are going to be a problem in the future. A lot of haterade folks are stepping when it comes to you. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely get an energy like you found yourself well deserved. You know, you see your value, and I don't feel like you're going for the same old anymore. And the crazy part is the Six of Cups is a very nostalgic energy. So you may be really thinking of people of the past as well. And that could be how you're energetically letting them into your life, and because you're reaching out to connect to them because you're reminiscing and things like that, and then they're also looking up to you, so your energies are meeting in the middle. So just be mindful. But I definitely see a lot of personal growth. Good job, group 4. And I see you guys being rewarded. We got the Judgment card in reverse, so you definitely haven't peaked, okay? But you guys are feeling really good, like I said. And this is the crazy part, you know? This is like those sad stories that you hear of, you know, just beautiful young people with so much potential, and then it can just all go wrong, like before they even reach their peak. Judgment in reverse is saying, even though you're feeling good, you're feeling happy. Nine of Cups, you are not at your peak. You're nowhere near your peak, which is exciting because it lets you know you have so much to look forward to. But Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the universe is telling you to be a little tough, you know, with your energy. I feel like this reading is turning into something else. Like I'm just telling you guys more about your future and where you're walking into, but that's the message that is coming through. Yeah, we got the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. The universe is saying, hold on to your resources, hold on to your energy. Don't be letting people in, wanting to put people on. And I had a problem with that when I personally first started YouTube. Like I wanted to help people and show people like, it's easy to make a channel. It's easy. You know, this is what you do, this and this and this and this. And then I found myself giving giving people information over and over and over that didn't do anything with it, or were still looking at me to like I can't record the videos for you and do it for you. Like, but I gave you the keys, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, and then also people who just feel entitled to your time and your energy, you know, like you can't be like that when you're, and this, like you guys, you're not even at your peak yet, you know. We have the Ace of Wands. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be a little cutthroat with that Emperor card too. Spirit, can you tell me who's reaching out unexpectedly? I mean, we already know. We got 4 different energies coming through. Was it 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was 4. So there's an ex, there's an old friend, there is just some haters that are reaching out more energetically that you're connecting with. We solved that out, sussed that out, and then we got this new relationship. So you don't got nothing to worry about. You guys are in a really good position. You're going to be able to choose, pick and choose. We got the King of Pentacles. Spirit, is that their energy or their person's energy? Can I just get a clarifier on that? Whose energy is the King of Pentacles? Is that their energy or the person coming in? Is that their energy? Can I just get a clarification? Now I'm hearing, yeah, I'm both, which is so funny because I know that's my guide channeling to me now. My guys are so funny, but that's the both of you guys in King of Pentacles energy. You're gonna have to be really tough, not really in your feminine energy right now. Keep working, keep pushing forward, because like I said, you're not at your peak. This is not the time to slow down and wonder and get involved with, yeah. The universe is like, this isn't the time to get distracted and start like enjoying the fruit yet. You got to keep going, keep going. It's not harvest season yet. You planted the seeds, you're starting to see them grow. You're starting to notice that there's a bountiful harvest that we're about to have, but it's not harvest season quite yet. This isn't the time to slow down and, you know, keep going. All right. What are they going to say, Spirit? Can you tell me what they're going to be saying to group 4? What are they going to say to them? We got patience, change, and gratitude. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like Spirit is really hijacking this one. I don't feel like we're going to get too much of that. I feel like the universe is saying, you'll see when they get here, but you just do your part, do your job, because if you get too swept up in the details and the fun of it all, that's where you may start getting sloppy or like really wanting to enjoy it. You're going to know long-term relationship. You're going to know what they're on because they're looking for a long-term relationship. They're trying to secure you off the market. So they're going to be talking pretty serious. They're not going to be like, oh, maybe, you know, they're not going to be unsure of themselves. They're not going to be wishy-washy. It's going to be clear who this person is because of the way that they're going to come in. You already know haters say what haters say, so who cares? Building up the nerve with the ex, honestly, to hell with you too. And then with this old friend, I mean, I don't see why not, you know, but I would just keep it real cute and short. Like, thank you. I appreciate that apology. What are you doing now? So what do you got going on? Honestly, don't even reply. I don't care. Don't reply. Don't reply. And if they're a good person, then they'll just take that as what it was. But if they're a hater, low-key, and just trying to manipulate the situation because they see you glowing up, to hell with them. We have change and patience. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And then change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So the universe is just saying, like, you know, be patient. Keep focusing on building yourself better and better and better, the best that you can. You're going to naturally attract the opportunities that are meant for you. And just be thankful and make sure you show, you know, gratitude to those who did stick around and for, you know, the universe and what is blessing you. Slowly but surely, the abundance is coming in. We got Khadijah, the mother of believers. I am spiritually and financially abundant. Yeah, definitely felt some career success here. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Yeah, nobody got you here but you, group 4. So be proud of yourself and make sure you show yourself respect. You are your first line of defense. So if people come in the picture, you can't be a people pleaser because you're only screwing yourself. They're going to win. You're the only one who has something at stake here. So make sure you be that first line of defense for yourself. I'm just going to put this one close to the camera because I don't want to butcher that name. But the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know that self never changes. Yeah, so this is about knowing yourself. This is about keeping your own counsel, trusting your intuition when you feel like, honestly, I would assume the worst in everybody at this point because of how much growth you still have to do. And even though you're feeling really good, it could be easy to start. It's kind of like, you know, when you're a rapper, you finally get signed, you get that deal, and it's like you feeling good. So you stop going to the studio, and next thing you know, I gotta stop cursing with this potty mouth. Next thing you know, you're spending all of your advance. You know what I mean? So now you have to be in the studio because you got stuff to pay back. It's in advance, you know? People don't understand that. They're like, oh, I got the deal, pop bottles, and then everybody around them gets excited, so they get persuaded and they feel like they gotta impress other people. You know what I mean? I would go into hiding if I got a deal. I know you lying. Wouldn't even I'm telling you, wouldn't nobody know I even got a deal. Next thing you know, you'll just see me on the radio. But yeah, you guys, you know, the universe is definitely saying, you know, head down, keep going, be your own guru, keep your own counsel, be your own first line of defense. You have so much potential. So far, you're going to reach. Honestly, who's going to reach out, what they're going to say, and things like that, like, really doesn't matter. The universe is saying you're going to see people for who they are, and the offers that are worthwhile are going to be so clear, worthwhile. But other than that, who cares what they got to say? And don't even focus on that. Just keep going. Who's meant to be a part of your story will be. I love this pile group 4. That is what I have for you today. My Etsy is always linked in the description if you need your own private tarot reading. But that was your reading, who's reaching out unexpectedly soon, and I'll talk to you later.